So far, it seems as though everyone is in agreement that Bragg's case is nonsense and that he's weaponizing the justice system for political purposes. Even though the left recognizes that Bragg is abusing his power, they won't call for him to resign because they want him to abuse his power. That's who they are. That's what they've done. The political persecution of my father in New York reminds us all what the stakes of the fight that we are in are. The left is playing for keeps, guys, and I've been saying this for a long time. We're playing t-ball while they're playing hardball. They want their opponents in jail, their children's genitals mutilated. They seem to be just fine with that. That seems to be one of the pillars of the Democrat Party these days. They want our borders open, allowing fentanyl and human trafficking to run rampant and kill our children, our loved ones, our friends and neighbors all over the country. They want criminals to run free and our country to be unrecognizable. We have no choice, folks. We have none but to fight. The Marxists are not letting up. They will not let up. They were never going to let up. And frankly, I think what this week showed us all is that we are so further gone than we ever imagined. It just took Trump to show it to everyone, right? We probably went and crossed the Rubicon quite a while ago, but they give us the illusion of freedom and the illusion of thought, and we can pretend that we're all these things until you actually try to do it like Trump did. That's when they lose their mind. So the Alvin Bragg, New York City District Attorney indictment is already falling apart. They've all come out and admitted that this Bragg case is total bullshit. Okay? CNN analysts are out there calling it, let's just say, underwhelming. And if that's coming from CNN, you know it's really underwhelming. But that's not what they were hoping for, folks. Remember, just like Russia, just like impeachment 1 and 2 and Ukraine hoax and every other hoax they've lied to us about over the last 7 years, they were hoping for so much more. Remember, the walls are closing in. They've been closing in forever, folks. And if that's the best that CNN can come up with, you know it's a disaster. But that isn't it. Even Jeb Bush and John Bolton have come out and said that this case is garbage. And they probably hate Trump more than CNN, which is hard to believe. Now, we all understand John Bolton doesn't love Donald Trump because Donald Trump doesn't want to go to war with everyone. But so far, it seems as though everyone is in agreement that Bragg's case is nonsense and that he's weaponizing the justice system for political purposes, like the fascists. Remember the fascists? Like, everyone's a fascist when you say anything against the Democrat Party, but when they do it, they're fighting for democracy, folks. Guess what? No one that's a conservative has done anything near fascism, and yet everything that the Democrat Party stands for these days is exactly that, right? It's the old Saul Alinsky rules for radicals. Accuse them of doing the stuff that you're doing, and we all know where the Democrat Party is and the things they're doing, and they should be honestly embarrassed. And any of the former leaders of that party would be rolling over in their graves understanding what's going on there right now. So where are the Democrats, though, calling for Alvin Bragg to resign? Unless they can call it nonsense, they can realize it's not there, but still be tacitly accepting of the fact that you'd weaponize the full force and strength of the United States government to go after the leader of the opposition party, which is exactly what's going on. See, even though the left recognizes that Bragg is abusing his power, they won't call for him to resign because they want him to abuse his power. That's who they are. That's what they've done. All you have to do is look back. And again, until Trump, it was the same, but we didn't see it because they didn't need to lose their minds. The pendulum has corrected so far. Trump brought that out in them because he didn't want to be in endless wars. He wanted to be and was able to become energy independent. He was able to fight for the American worker rather than the donor class and the billionaire class that all the Democrats are. They want to defeat us at all costs, and they don't care if they destroy the country in the process, since it's pretty clear they hate America anyway.